So today we're going to learn about CV writing. CV writing, how to write a CV. What do you mean by a CV? What do you mean by a CV? You call it a curriculum vitae? Or in American English, I think they use resume. They don't say CV, they say resume. What is a CV? CV contains about all the details about you. Say, for example, your personal information like your name, sometimes your age, your contact details, your academic qualification, your professional qualification, your work experience. So CV contains these elements. Creating a CV. Creating an effective CV is crucial for job applications, academic positions, and professional opportunities. Zuha, can you please read number 1? Zuha, can you start reading, please? Oh, subhanallah, can't hear her. Nusra, can you read this?
Okay. Understanding the purpose of a CV. A CV is a detailed document that outlines your career history, skills, education, and accomplishment. Unlike a resume, which is often shorter and more focused, a CV provides a comprehensive overview of your professional and academic background.
Right. So a CV is a detailed document that outlines your career history. Career history means your work experience. Where have you worked? How long have you worked? What were your job responsibilities? This is career history. And your skills. Maybe you have good marketing skills. You have good IT skills. Your education. What qualification do you have? Say, for example, maybe you have a degree. Maybe you have a master's. You have a professional qualification like CIMA, CMA or SCCA, and accomplishments. Accomplishments means, say you won an award, maybe the most outstanding employee of 2020 or most outstanding student in the year something. So accomplishments, right? Some things that you have achieved. Unlike a resume, which is often shorter and more focused, a CV provides a comprehensive means detailed, right? Detailed overview of your professional and academic background. Next, basic structure of a CV. Amania, can you please read this?
Basic structure of a CV, contact information, name, full name at the top in a large, bold font. Phone number, include your mobile number, email address, use a professional email address, LinkedIn profile or portfolio. Optional but recommended for online presence.
Right. So basic structure of a CV. Contact information. Full name. Usually you write the name in larger than the other fonts in the same document. So you just want to highlight your name. Phone number, include your mobile number. Email address, use a professional email address. You know, the email address that you opened while you were 15, 16 years? Not that email address, a professional email address, right? An email address with your name, a professional one. Next, LinkedIn profile. Recommended for online presence, it's optional. But you know, LinkedIn profile, LinkedIn is a good way of increasing or expanding your network. You know, LinkedIn is a really good way of finding out about people, right? LinkedIn is something that is used by many professionals and organizations. So if you need to go out in the market and become distinct or become, well, how do I say, you want to stand out, then LinkedIn is the best way to get into the market. And you have number 2 again. I think that's number 3. Okay, it must be a mistake. Right, Zuha, are you there? Can you read? Zuha, can you read?
Professional summary or objective. Professional summary. A brief section summarizing your career achievements, skills, and goals. Tailor it to the position you are applying for. Objective. An alternative to the summary, focusing on your career goals and what you hope to achieve in the role.
Very good. So professional summary, a brief section, a brief, right? You're not going to answer a paper, right? A brief, it should be very brief, because the interviewer or the HR manager or whoever is looking out for candidates, he or she is not going to he's not going to sit down, relax and read a CV which is 4 or 5 pages. Yeah, you have to make the best impression by adding your details in a brief section. So here you're summarizing your career achievements, skills, and goals. Mind you, it has to be brief. Objective and alternative to the summary, focusing on your career goals and what you hope to achieve in the role. Nusra, please read.
Work experience. Job title, position held, company name, name of the company or organization, location, city and state or country if international. Dates of employment, start and end dates, responsibilities and achievements. Use bullet points to describe your key responsibilities and notable accomplishment. Quantify achievements when possible. Relevance list positions in reverse chronological order.
Right, very good. Work experience. Number 1, job title. Give me a second. Sorry. Right. Number 1 is job title, position held. What are you working as? Maybe you're working as a marketing manager or an HR manager or an accountant or a teacher or a lecturer. Job title, position held. Company name, name of the company or organization that you worked before. Location, right? And if you have worked in an international country or internationally, maybe Middle East or UK, some country as such, then you have to specify the location. Dates of employment, when did you start and when did you leave? Next, responsibilities and achievements. Use bullet points, right? If you have achieved an increase in sales or one of your students got a prize, a world prize, responsibilities and achievement. Next, list positions in reverse chronological order, meaning, so you have to start if your work in 2024. So 2024, marketing manager at ABC. 2022, marketing manager at where? Say Doha Bank. Get it? It has to be the reverse order. Reverse order means recent ones first, most recent first, most recent job positions and work experience first. So number 3, work experience. Right. Number 4, Amanya, can you please read it?
Education, degree, name of the degree earned. Institution, name of the educational institution. location, city and state, graduation date, month and year, relevant coursework or honors, optional, especially if recent.
Right. Degree. What degree have you earned? A bachelor's, a master's, or a PhD? Institution. Where did you qualify from? Very important. What university? Right? Next, location. University is also very important. You know, some universities are recognized. Like if you're a Harvard graduate or an Oxford University graduate, you know, people will be ready to offer you a job. Yes. City and state. Which country? So is it from the UK? Is it from the USA or from Sri Lanka? Which country did you graduate from? Graduation date is important. You might be thinking, why do they need a graduation date? Because when you're a recent graduate, you know, you have the knowledge is fresh. If you look into some organizations, you would have seen they need fresh graduates. You know, they need fresh graduates because it's easy to train them, right? They have the knowledge and they're how do I say, they're spontaneous, they're energetic, they're ready to work, because that's just the starting. Yeah, so graduation date is very important. Next, relevant coursework. Say for an example, if you have published a book, if you have published a research, you can write them, and that is relevant coursework or honors. And skills. Zuha, can you please read?
Skills. Technical skills include specific technical prof proficiencies. Soft skill highlight interpersonal and organizational skills. Certification list relevant certification or license.
Good job. Right, first is technical skills. Like, are you good in softwares? Are you good in certain tools, right? AI tools, technical skills, your technical knowledge. Next, soft skills. You know, technical skills are not enough. Your soft skills, meaning how do you work in a team? How are your communication skills? How are your leadership skills? And certifications, right? Nusra, can you please read?
Publication and research. Publications, titles, authors, publication dates, and where published. Research projects, title, brief, description, and any outcomes of publication. Professional affiliations and membership. Organization, name of professional organizations or societies. Positions held, any leadership roles or committee you have been part of.
Right. Publications and research, if applicable. So if you're into academic, if you're looking for an academic position, then this is very important. Publications means what did you publish, right? Publicly. So anybody can access, anybody can read it. So did you publish any books, any research articles? What are they? They need the details of it. Next, professional affiliations and memberships. Like, have you got any professional memberships like ACCA, CIMA, CMA? These are all professional memberships, right? So this is about that. Amania, can you please read this page?
Awards and honors. Awards. Title of
Honors. H is silent, okay?
okay.
H is
Awards and
silent.
honors.
Yes.
Awards. Title of the award, issuing organization and date. Honors. Relevant academic or professional honors. Additional section. Languages. Languages spoken and proficiency level. Volunteer work. Organization role and contribution. Hobbies and interest. Optional but can showcase additional skill or professional attributes.
Good job. Right. Awards and honors. What are the awards do you got? Any specific awards that you got? Additional sections. So this is additional, okay, as they say, additional, right? Additional, meaning it's not relevant. Sometimes the organization might specify that you need to that you need to specify what languages you speak, especially when you're applying for a job in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, or Qatar or Dubai. They actually ask the languages you speak, whether you're proficient in Arabic, whether you're proficient in any other language. So language spoken and proficiency level, meaning is it native or second language, I think native, oh sorry, bilingual or native. Yeah. Volunteer work. Yes, volunteer work means do you help in any organization? Like you don't expect anything from them, you don't get money from them, you're just helping, you're just assisting. Next, hobbies and interest. Optional but can showcase additional skills or personal attributes. Now, formatting tips. This is very important. Your CV is a professional document. It's not a wedding card. Yeah, it's not a wedding invitation to decorate it, to use different kind of fonts. No, it is a professional document. So CVs can vary in length. Generally, it's not more than 2 to 4 pages. It's better if you can limit it for 2 pages. Yeah, because as I told you, people don't have the time to go through your CV. They're not going to relax and sit down and go through each page. They're just going to randomly check. Yeah, for academic or research position, they may be longer. Now, when it comes to academic CVs, it will be a little longer. Yeah, because you really need to showcase your experience. So the interview panel understands, okay, this person has the capability to teach this, because that is a different job position compared to the others. Yeah. Next, font and size. You usually use the font type Arial or Times New Roman, and the size is 12 points. Headings and sections. Use clear headings and subheadings to organize content. Bullet points. Use bullet points so it's easier for the person who is reading to navigate throughout your CV. Consistency. Maintain consistency. So if your heading is size 12, make sure that all the headings in the rest of your document is 12. So one heading is font size of one heading is 12, the other one is 16, the other is 20. Now this is not maintaining consistency, right? It has to be the same throughout the document. Common pitfalls to avoid. Types and errors. Yes, you often make grammatical mistake when you're preparing your CV. So it has to be checked by another person. Yeah, it has to be checked by another person. And since it is a professional document, you can't make any mistakes. Why? Because when someone reads it and you have made a grammatical error, what does that person get? What impression does it get? Yeah. So irrelevant information. Exclude details that are not relevant to the job. Don't give your mother's name, father's name, sibling's name, their job. You don't need them. That's not relevant information. Excessive length, and don't make it too long. And keep your CV updated with your most recent experiences and accomplishments. Right, so for not for homework, I think we can do it now. No, I'll do it for homework. You have to go through it, right? So for homework, what I want you to do is prepare a CV. Okay, prepare a CV. You can download a sample CV template. Okay, you can download it from Google, go through it, and then I want you to make your own CV. Can you do it for homework? Can you do it by, inshallah, by the next Thursday? Yes.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. So I just want you to prepare a CV with all the details. Imagine that you're applying for a job. Imagine that you're applying for a job and you have to prepare your CV. Is that clear? Yeah, 1 week is enough.
Inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah, 1 week is enough. So go through the structure. You can download a sample template from Google, right? You can get help, but don't copy paste. Obviously, you can't copy paste, right? The details are different. And write about you, not about John or Linda or someone else. I want to write about Nusra, Amania, Zuha. Understand? Write about yourself. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. So now let's move on to the interview. Okay, interview practice. Right, interview practice also, we'll do it on Thursday. Okay, so what you have to do the interview practice is that you have to be prepared. Yeah, it's good that I'm going to do it next week. I'll do an interview practice next week on Thursday. Okay, so I'm going to ask you common interview questions, some common interview questions, right? So you have to tell me what job position you would like to apply. Okay, so say for an example, Amania is into marketing. So I'm going to ask you questions related to marketing. Okay, Amania? So you have to tell me what area you're interested. I think Amania is interested in teaching, correct?
No.
No? What are you interested in then?
Doing something, teaching, I don't have idea. Actually, I like to, how
Oh,
to
you're
say,
into baking, right? You love
yes,
to
yes,
bake, right? Yes.
yeah.
So, okay, say for an example, you're applying for the position of professional baker. Yeah. So I'm going to ask you questions related to it. So you have to prepare yourself. Understand? So I'm
Yeah.
gonna, so say for an example, you're applying for the position of a professional baker. So make your CV according to that. Okay, Amanya? Your CV has to be for the position of a professional baker. Get it? So I'm gonna ask your interview questions related to that. Oh, that will be interesting. I'll use your CV to ask you questions. Get it?
Inshallah.
Inshallah. So I think, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna conduct the interview using your CV. So you can go through this. These are instructions, right? These are a few instructions. Go through this and be prepared for your interview session, inshallah, next week. Now let's move on to Nusra. Nusra, what are you interested in? If you are planning to work in the future, Allahu Alam, you never know, things change, right? What would you like to work as? Nusra? I think Nusra is thinking, why should I work? I am not going to work. Nusra, Nusra, are you there? Nusra? Hmm, what's wrong? Can't she hear me? Oh, subhanallah. Internet connection issues. Okay, Zuha, how about you? If you are planning to work in the future, what job position would you like to apply for? Zuha, what job position would you like to apply? Zuha, Zuha, if you can't speak over the mic, please type on the chat box. Right, Nusra, what job position would you like to apply for?
I like do online business.
Online business. Okay,
Yeah.
mashallah, nice. Okay, so you have to prepare your CV as an
Okay.
online business analyst. Okay, this is your job position.
Okay.
Okay, your job position is online business analyst. Nusra. And Amanya is professional baker. Zuha, what position would you like to apply for? Zuha, subhanallah. Drop a message to her. Give me a second. Okay. Voice is breaking. Okay. What job position would you like to apply for? You have to prepare the CV accordingly. Okay, we'll wait for her reply and then let's move on, inshallah. So let's move on to, okay, she has replied. Oh no, this is Nusra. How we write experience. Write something, Nusra. Okay, you can write, I worked as a business analyst to ABC company for this amount of years. You know, just a few experience. Okay, if you don't have experience, you can just imagine and write few experiences. Okay, Nusra?
For me also same. I don't have experience, but I have supplied some birthday cake for gift and we
Oh,
can't.
this is experience. So
So
you can say that you work as a home baker for this number of years.
okay.
Okay, got
Okay.
it?
Yes.
Okay. I think we can do the marketing session as well. Yeah, we have time. Let's do marketing as well. So now we are moving on to marketing. Right. What do you mean by marketing? What is marketing? The definition is there, but what do you think is marketing? Who can tell me? Teacher. Okay, Zuha wants to be a teacher. So Zuha, you have to prepare your CV, imagining that you're applying for a position of a teacher. Okay, Zuha. Right. What is the meaning of marketing? Who can tell me? Right. Marketing is a management process that identifies, anticipates, and satisfies customer requirements profitably. Okay. Marketing means, now, say for an example, Amania. Amania is a baker. She loves to bake, right? So Amania identifies that there are no bakers in her area. Okay, it's just imagine, it's a hypothetical situation. So Amania finds out that there are no bakers in her area, and this is the best opportunity for her to start the business. Yeah, she starts the business as a professional baker, as a home baker, and starts baking. And her signature dish is, what is her signature dish? Black Forest cake, right? Black Forest cake is her signature dish. So she makes it, she advertises it. She posts her pictures online. She's posting videos of her cutting the cake, of her eating the cake. Now, what happens? When people watch these videos, what do they feel like? Buying from Amania. Yeah,
Yes.
they feel like purchasing it. Now, this is marketing. Some people think marketing is advertisement. No, it's not only advertisement. Advertising is just one element of marketing, right? So now we are going to learn about marketing terms. Number one is demand, right? Demand. What is the meaning of demand? Demand means somebody has a need for a product or service, right? Somebody. Now, for example, say Amania. I watched Amania's video. I watched this Black Forest cake being cut and being enjoyed by many people, and I was like, okay, I need this cake. So now what? I want this good. I want this product. So I am a consumer. I am a person who is going to buy. I am a buyer. So I am willing to pay the price Amania is offering and purchase the good. Yeah, if Amania says, okay, this amount you have to pay, I give the money and purchase the amount. Demand. Understand? Next, we have product. What is product? Now I'll take the same example. Amania is selling what? Cake. So what is the product she's selling? What is the good she's selling? The Black Forest cake. This is product. Clear? Services. Okay, services. I can take the same example. Like services is Amania is willing to deliver the good. She is delivering the cake at a small charge. Service, delivery service. Right? Amania is not only making cakes, but also she's also ready to deliver it to your own place, to your home. Services. Get it? Next, value. Now, value means was it worth it? Right? Was it worth it for me to purchase from Amania? Right? I could have bought a Black Forest cake from a bakery. Yeah, I can go out, go to a bakery, go to a famous bakery and purchase a Black Forest cake from there. So value means, is it worth it to purchase from Amania? Obviously, it is worth it because Amania is a home baker, so she would have used fresh ingredients. Yeah, she would have used fresh ingredients. Give me a second, please. Sorry about it. Right. So where was I? The value. Right? The value. So was it worth it to purchase from Amania? Right? So for the money that I paid, am I satisfied with the good? This is called as value. And then customer satisfaction. Yes. Am I happy with Amania's product or not? If I'm happy with Amania's product, if I'm happy with the Amania's cake, will I purchase from Amania in the future? Yes. What if I'm not happy? Will I purchase? No. I will not purchase from Amania. Next time I'll purchase from someone else. Yeah. And if I'm happy with Amania's cake, what will I do? I'll tell my friends. I'll say, there's this home baker. She makes amazing cake. You should try it from her. Yeah. I'll be telling the others as well. Customer satisfaction. So it's very important to satisfy the customers. Next, marketing process. Marketing process is the steps of doing marketing. The steps of doing marketing. Example, like okay, before you start producing a product, you do a market research. You find out, okay, what is the customer preference, what is the best for us to make. Okay, say for example, I take Amania the example, same example. Like Amania is a professional baker. Now her signature dish is Black Forest cake, and now Amania wants to try something new. So she finds out from people, she talks to people, she does a market research, and she's asking our feedback. Okay, what would you like to do? What would you like me to do next? What would you prefer? And we say cookies. Yeah, cookies. I love cookies. And then you can find out a target market. Okay, for which age am I making cookies? You can make sugar-free cookies for diabetic customers. This is marketing process. Identifying an opportunity and meeting it, marketing process. And then you have marketing orientation. If you're studying marketing, you will have a detailed explanation about this. I'm just only giving you the information briefly. Okay. Market orientation is focusing on understanding and satisfying the customer's needs. Right? This is called as market orientation. Marketing strategy. What are the tricks that you're going to use in order to attract the customers? Marketing strategy, right? What are the plans? Say for an example, now Amania has other competitors. Amania has other organizations who are baking cakes. So how can Amania compete with them? Yeah, so Amania has to make a good strategy. So Amania can sell her products at a lower rate, at a lower price than the market price. So this would attract customers. Yeah. And Amania can say, even if her price is high, she is using quality ingredients, and she's making it fresh. Marketing strategies. Next, market positioning. Market positioning. Market positioning means how do you place your brand? What is a brand? Okay, say Amania's cake. Amania's cake is her business. Amania's cake. Now, what is Amania's cake? How is the brand reputation of Amania's cake? Market positioning, right? This is market position. And then you have marketing mix. Marketing mix is a combination of all these that you see here on this picture. Process, price, place, physical evidence, product, promotion, people. This is called as the marketing mix. So we are going to learn about the marketing mix. The marketing mix has 7 elements. The marketing has 7 elements. So you call it 7 P's. You would have heard this term, 7 P's, right? 7 P's. What are these 7 P's? Now, if you are looking into a, so initially, marketing mix consisted of only 4 P's, which is product, price, place, and promotion. Product means the product that you're selling. So, Amania's cake. Amania's products will be what? Cookies, cakes, bakery items. So these are known as product, right? How is she producing it? What quality materials she's using? How is she packaging it? You know, these are coming under products. Next, price. What is the price that she is selling this product for? What is the pricing strategy? Is she going to offer discounts to her customers? Pricing profit. Right. Next, place. Okay, place means how is she going to sell the product? Is she going to open a bakery or is she going to do it online? Right? Is it an online store? So people order it online and then Amania is delivering the goods. So what kind of a location? Is it physical or is it online? Place. Next we have promotion. Promotion means advertisement. Yeah, advertisements. These are called as promotional activities. As I told you, Amania is going to post videos, going to post pictures of her goods. So this will attract the customers. Is this clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes. And next we have people. People means the customers, the employees, the staffs who are helping you to, run the business. People. Next, process. Process means how do you produce the good? How do you deliver the goods? What is the customer feedback? This is the process. And then you have physical evidence. Physical evidence means a tangible, you can touch it. For an example, the packaging of the good. Yeah, the packaging of the good. The website that you use in order to place the order. They are called as physical evidence. This is marketing mix. And next you have something called SMART. SMART is something that you also can use, right? You also can use. So I will explain these SMART elements related to you. Then it is easier for you. SMART means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound, right? Specific means you are going to write a goal. Say, for example, this year, say I am going to memorize 5 juz, just a goal, right? The goal should be clear. So say, for example, I am going to memorize 5 juz this year, right? And measurable. Within how many months? So now February is almost, it's almost closer to, we're almost closer to February. You can say from February to November, I am gonna try to memorize 5 juz is too much, right? Let's make it 3 juz, right? 3 juz, measurable. So within this time period, I am going to achieve it, right? And achievable means your goal should be achievable. Say you're going to say, I'm going to memorize the Quran within 6 months. For us, it's difficult. Yeah, there are people who can do it. There are young kids who are able to do it within 6 months. But for us, it's difficult because we have other responsibilities. Yeah, we can't memorize the Quran full time. We have to do it as part time because we have other responsibilities, other things to do. So when you're making a goal, you should make it achievable. Next, relevant, right? It should be relevant to you. So say for an example, you write a goal, you're going to purchase, or no, you're going to buy a Rolls Royce in a year. Is this relevant to you? Do you even want to buy a car? No, you don't need it, right? So it's not relevant to you. So your goal has to be relevant to you. Next, time bound. Time bound means the goal should have a deadline. So in this end, this year, this particular day or this particular month, I am going to reach the goal. Is it clear? So these are the SMART objectives. Everyone clear?